welcome back, and let's hop right into it. Remember to write your name and write your date in the top right hand corner. Today is February 22nd, 2022. Oh, pretty cool, isn't it? Shimmer, shimmer. This is the day I'm recording it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a different day when you guys do it. So with the help, basically, I'm going to be doing the examples with the red stars, and with the help of the examples, I hope you can do the rest. I'll be explaining how to do a step-by-step of each example. So, for the first page, they're asking you to write the expanded word form. Basically, they're just saying, write it out. So, when we write it out, remember, there's a separation. And, okay, there's a separation every 3 values, but that doesn't really matter. So the first one, we go from left to right, like we're reading a book. So we start here. So we write down the number first, 2, and then we write down the place value second. So since 2 is in the 4th place value, that's going to be in the thousands place. So it's 2000. When there's a 0, you don't write that out. So you just skip to the next place value. So this is 80, because the 8 is in the tens place, so it's going to be 80. And then 8 is in the ones place, and just 8. And that's it. Very simple. Okay, we're going to do a little review of adding and subtracting. For adding, order does not matter, but I like to work from first and then second. So you add you add 2 digits, single digits, from top to bottom, right to left. So this one, we can start here. 5 plus 7 is 12, but the tens value goes on top. So now it's going to be 1 plus 2 plus 9. And that's going to be 12 again. Put the tens value on top. And then 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. If there's none, then you just leave it out. If there's nothing after that, you just leave it like this. There you go. Oh, oops, I wrote it in the wrong section. There you go. And then for this one, order does matter for subtraction and division. Addition, multiplication, order does not matter, but subtraction and division, it does. So same thing, you put the first number always on top and second number always on the bottom. And you subtract from top to bottom, right to left. So we're going to start here. 8 minus 9 is something, but since 8 is less than 9, that's not subtractable. So you add 10 to this, but in the sacrifice, the tens place is just going to be subtracted by 1. So that turns into 8. So 18 minus 9 is 9, 8 minus 8 is 0, and 9 minus 7 is 2. And that is 209. Division. So for this one, order does matter. So inside of the divisor, 132 always have to be there. I mean, the first number always has to be in there. Second number is outside. Since this has 2 place values, we're going to start here. So actually, you could technically start here, but that's kind of unnecessary. So how many times can 12 go into 13? Well, 12 times 1 is 2. 12 times 1 is 12, but 12 times 2 is 24, which is greater than 13. But 12 times 1, let me write this out. But 12 times 1 is less than 13. So if it's a number less or equal to, then it's going to be fine. So 1, you can put 1 here, and you subtract that. You multiply these together, and you subtract from the product. So 12 times 1 is 12, so 13 minus 12 is 1. And then this leftover number right here drags to the bottom. How many times can 12 go into 12? The answer is 1. That's the answer. Also, this is on the multiplication table. So if you know your multiplication table, what you do is you look at either one of the numbers and you keep looking until you find that specific number right there. And then you match it, and it should be the other number. But you should not use the multiplication table at this point. Well, actually, you still can. I just don't recommend it. Okay, perimeters. What perimeters are is basically measuring the amount of, you're measuring all the lengths. So let's just put like this. So what perimeter is, you're measuring the edges. Sorry about that, guys. So a rectangular flower garden is, okay, wait, I'm so off track right now. I am so sorry. So basically, perimeter is the measurement of the outside edge of a shape. Basically, if it's a rectangle, it's always going to be two numbers that are like same. Like one side's gonna be probably 4 on the opposite sides, and the other one's probably gonna be longer or shorter, like 12. And that's how rectangles usually work. So, and the longer side is the length, and the shorter side is the width. Okay, so a rectangular flower garden is 55 yards wide. That is the width. And 70 yards long. What is the perimeter of the garden? So, therefore, since we know two of the sides, we know that the short side is going to be matching and the long sides are going to be matching. So, if you want to find a perimeter, you add up all of these. A smart way to do it is that we know that 70 plus 70 just basically 2 times 70 plus 2 times 55 times the width. And you could do this formula for actually any perimeter. 2 times length is going to be L and width. You could basically use that. You could use this, put in the length here, put in the width there, and you could get your perimeter answer. But also try just doing a simple way like this. So let me do this for you. 70 plus 70 is 140, plus 55 is 195, plus 55 again is 250. A faster way of doing this is that work in the parentheses, 2 times 70 is 140, 2 times 55, if you do it like this, it's going to be 110. If you add those together, 114 plus 110 is 250. Same thing right here, same thing right here. So the answer right here is 250 yards. Okay, that's basically it. Remember to show your work, write the units, and good luck, guys. Take care. Bye, guys.